right, we're late again, but I'm not sure it's gonna matter today. So let's see what these freaks have. Little Panasonic boombox. You know, normally I wouldn't take this, but I'm gonna take it because it's so clean and the antenna isn't broken. Hey, somebody's yelling at me from across the street. Now I gotta adjust my camera. Let's see. What's in here? Uh-oh, somebody cut the cord. Naughty, naughty. Man, this pile's actually way worse than I thought it was gonna be. Got Santa Claus, snowman. Oh, look at this. Spaghetti sauce. It only expired a year and a half ago. You guys wanna have Italian food tonight? Anyway, that's that pile sucked, but welcome to trash picking. You know, I found a nice lawnmower in the garbage like a couple of weeks ago. And you know what I did last night? I bent the blade. So, I don't know what size the blade is, but I guess I need to find a new blade for my new mower. I think I ran over a rock, something. And these blades are spring steel, so they're really hard to unbend once you bend them. I tried, I got it close, but you know. Anyway, we should try looking for lawnmower blades today. And my friend said he wants curtain rods and like Tupperware tubs, so that's what we're looking for today. Among other things, I see the coolest bike in this guy's driveway, but I don't think he's throwing it away. But oh my God, look at this dog. That's made out of genuine cast iron by Up a Deck. Wow, that's adorable. Absolutely adorable. All right, look at this weather vane. That's something. Most likely it's just scrap metal, but we'll give it a position of prominence. Let's see. I think that's probably part of the weather vane. So, there you go. There's your weather vane, lady. What else does this guy have? He has a beverage crate. He has a fish tank. His Simply Safe yard sign stakes. Ooh, look at those. Those are something. That'll go in our perpetual hardware supply. Let's see. How you doing today, sir?
Hi.
Oh, ma'am. How you doing today, ma'am?
Good, yourself?
Very good.
There's some pointy things in those buckets.
Oh, that's okay. We're professionals out here. But thank you, I appreciate that. What are you guys doing with the bikes? Keeping them for now?
Yeah, we're
okay.
Just cleaning out the garage.
I'll see you next year. See, people are nice. She warned me about pointy things in the buckets. Anywho, wow, what a fun little score. We were looking at that thing yesterday, but we decided not to take it. You think there's anything good in here? Do you want to start with the one that says coins on it? I guess we could. Wow. Where are the coins, lady? Jeez. I feel like I'm gonna get sliced up, so maybe let's give up on that box for the time being. That's a cute table. Takes too much room in the truck though. Wow, more picture frames? Nothing but picture frames. More picture frames and an envelope with their address on it. Wow. These people like to put up picture frames. Anyway, maybe off camera I'll kind of dig through these a little bit more, but I think it's just all picture frames. I don't want picture frames. Sorry. What's this fun thing? Ooh. Oh boy. This is where we get in trouble. This thing's a Columbia, i.e. a hunka junka. But it's so pretty. Oh my god, look at this like translucent blue paint, chrome fork tips. Somebody put that seat on though, that's bad. I don't think the stem is original probably. Oh my god, we have plenty of room for this in the Jeep. I'm just dying. Look at the construction on this. That is the best bike I've ever seen today. Oh, what are we gonna do? I don't know. I feel like I can't live without it though, so I might have to take it. Maybe I'll take it home and put like some really expensive parts on it, ride it around. All right, I will debate and contemplate, but I have a feeling that you guys are gonna see it tucked in there pretty soon. Oh boy. Oh boy, what are we gonna do here? I know what I'm gonna do. Why am I even dawdling? There it is, all safe and sound. We might have to toss these wheels later, but I think they're original to the bike, so we'll keep them for now. This bike is what I would call worthless but priceless, if that makes any sense. So let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass. What's in this tub? Let's see. It says it's for storage. What do they store in it? Some tools, little toolkit. Look at Scooby-Doo. Aw. Got Hess trucks in here. Ooh, look at this. That's a Corgi. My goodness. That's retro. I see things in here. These people are probably going to be mad. Don't make a mess. I'm not making a mess. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. If I was ever going to collect Tonka trucks, I'd collect these types, like the little ones from the 70s. I think these ladders go with the Corgi. And you know what else goes with the Corgi? The rest of the Corgi. Wow. Look at the little diamond headlights on that thing. Think that thing's worth anything? It's got to be worth like $2 to somebody. All right, do we want these Hesse Hessersons? See, I feel like we could take them. I know nobody really cares about Hess trucks, but these ones are pretty clean. Thomas the Tank Engine, Donald's car. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Not enough to take the whole thing though. Do we want that? Nah. Nope. All right, I know my friend's looking for tubs, but I don't know that he'd want that tub. This one says sweatshirts on it. Yeah. They must have left them all at the cleaners. Anyway, I'll scoop all this crap up and then we'll move on. Unless there's anything in here. No, absolutely nothing. My friend's at home today because he doesn't want to spend 40 bucks in gas money driving around town all day. And you know what? It looks like today's probably going to be kind of a slow day, but so far that's worth a couple bucks. That stuff's worth a few bucks. That bike is worth $0. We're not at $40 yet, but we'll be there soon with any luck. Look at these jacks too. Holy cow. Oh, good Lord. All right. This thing's got to be 60 pounds. Right? And we're talking about 9 cents a pound. So that's $5.40. If I can get it in the Jeep. Alright, that's gonna slide around, I guess. Let's try not to slam on the brakes. Here, let's take our mint condition radio and put it down here with the Hess trucks. Nobody really cares about Hess trucks. I mean, not nobody, but they don't care about them, but they'll buy them if they're cheap. Like if I try to get 20 bucks for these, forget it. But if I try to get like 5 bucks for the lot, somebody will buy it. Here's another beautiful jack. That's probably another 30 pounds. It's another 270 plus 540. What's that, $8.10? All right. How much closer are we to 40 bucks? Not that I really worry about gas money, but you know, for people who do, maybe my friend will watch this video, they'll kind of see that like we're really close to covering gas money for the day, and then after that everything is pure profit. Whoa. Hey, how you doing, bud? How you doing, bro? See? That guy knows what he's doing. He's got a whole truck full of scrap. What the hell is this? My God, who does this? I want your balls, not your mallets, lady. Good grief. I kind of want the mallets, though. I never know what to do with them. All right. Maybe she'll throw her balls away later and come pick them up. Was that clip a little too risque? I don't know. Taken literally, it's not. I think I saw a baseball bat, or a t-ball bat, or a softball bat, or a little league bat, or some kind of bat. So we're gonna back up and check it out. And it better not be plastic. Ah, there we go. Oh, look at that. A genuine Rawlings Ash 7.5 Velo. Whatever the hell that means. Looks like Spider-Man owned it. I love baseball bats. I don't know why. I want those, but I'm not going to put them in. And the main reason I stopped here is because they got a bunch of boxes full of who knows what. And they're roped up, so we got to be careful. Ugh. Why'd you rope it up, lady? All right, I promise I'll retie the ropes when I'm done. So maybe I shouldn't. You know, maybe if I don't retie the ropes, then everybody else who comes can kind of just look real easily. But anyway. What the hell is this in here? What is this? My God. It's a blow mold, but it's been like chopped up, I think. My goodness. They cut the legs off the blow mold. Have you ever seen that before? They squashed and folded these ones to get them fit into the thing. Oh, this is the saddest thing I've seen today. All right, I'm gonna see if I can salvage anything out of these boxes, but who knows? The carnage continues. Look at this Santa Claus that's been sawzalled into multiple pieces. It's so sad. Here's more deer parts in a box. These those have the screws in them. This bag has a Santa Claus that's had his whole head chopped off. God, what horrors are we gonna see in the rest of these bags? This poor pumpkin's had his whole face smashed in. Here's half a Santa Claus with a severed arm. But I think that's supposed to be half a Santa Claus. Look at all these screws. Ooh. Look at all these valuable reindeer parts in here. I don't know if this person hated blow molds or if they just wanted to dispose of them efficiently, but this is kind of a score and kind of a nightmare. This looks like an arm that's supposed to be detachable. This looks like an old-fashioned candle holder. So we'll take these arms. My God, this is just awful. The violence to which these blow molds have been subjected. I don't know, is this a nasty divorce or something? Look at this merry old fellow smashed to bits. Oh, I can't handle anymore. But I'm gonna look through all these bags and boxes anyway. Look at this thing. It's been sawed in half. Just sawed right in half. I think that's the thing that the arms and stuff go to, so we're gonna look for other parts though. All right, there's the other half of that, so I guess we'll take that guy. We got about 6 more bags to go through. This is a nightmare. A blow mold nightmare. This guy's all smashed up too. My God. All right, this one bag had a bunch of these reindeers, and I think that's where the heads and antlers go. So I think these are actually a pretty good property. But in with those, poor little Frosty the Snowman. And look at this Santa Claus skull. Who does this? Who commits atrocities like this? Oh my God. It's so awful. All right, I think this guy goes on this body that's cut in half, so we'll take all of that, and I think the 2 arms that are already in there, these 2 arms, go with that. So that's good. How many more deers do we have? My God. I'm starting to think that even though these things are all cut in half and whatnot, this might have actually been a pretty good score. That's 5 more deers, plus we got a free contractor bag. Oh, that's worth 50 cents. All right, one last bag to conclude this nightmare. Oh, let's take a look. I think this is a good piece right here. I think this is the sleigh that the reindeers go on. And like Santa's head goes on top of the sleigh. Let's see, we have one Santa head that has screw holes in it. All right, so we need to find dude's arms, because I don't know if they're in here or not. We might have to go back through all those bags, but let's see, maybe the arms are in here with the sled. Guys, see any Santa arms in there? Anywhere? I'll keep looking. I'm going through all the boxes again, looking for Santa Claus's arms, and look what I found. A little copper tidbit. See? Something for everyone. It's like in the movies, after they clean up the murder scene. You'd never know about all the carnage that we just witnessed, but we witnessed it together, and I think that these reindeers They're worth something. Look what we got. And now look what we don't got. That's right. We punted all those blow molds in exchange for 100 beans. And yes, I know they're worth significantly more than that. And no, I don't care at all. Remember my friend who I was telling you about who didn't want to come out because he didn't want to waste his gas money? Well, he came out, and he's the proud recipient of all those blow molds for 100 bucks. So I would say he's glad he came out today. And I'm glad I came out today. Because going through those blow molds, as horrifying as it was definitely a lot of fun. Now let's go find something else, because now the Jeep's empty again. All right, all the excitement of the blow mold thing is over, so now it's kind of boring out here. Let's look at this guy's chair. What does it say on your chair, buddy? Wow, that's a complicated chair. Is it a Herman Miller? No. Is it worth taking anyway? No. What about any of this stuff? Oh, there you go. Breaker 19, breaker 19, mobile on the base, come in base. I bet that thing's worth something, right? Oh. Does it have a battery pack that's supposed to go on it? Let's see if we can find the battery pack. Wow. You ever feel a fan that's that heavy? Damn, listen to this thing hit the ground. Yeah, you didn't think it was gonna make that sound, did you? Here, look at this plastic one. Two whole different worlds. All right, where's the battery pack from this Kenwood? Well, there ain't none. What about his old broken computer? No. Oh, is that the battery pack from the Kenwood? No. Look at this wild old stapler. I think someone came and cut all the cords off this pile. Yeah, they did. Oh well. Anyway, we'll take our world's heaviest fan. Is that plastic though? Or is that aluminum? It's aluminum. We'll take the world's heaviest fan and our little walkie-talkie. Yeah, this load's starting to look sad now. I'm sad. I shouldn't have sold those blow molds. They were keeping me company. I regret it. No, I'm just kidding. Absolutely no regrets. Let's see if we like this skateboard. What kind of skateboard do we got? I don't know. Looks like it started life as a nice skateboard. Anyway, not like we have anything else in the car. Let's see. Bunch of Frisbees. Ralph Lauren Frisbee. The Superflyer. And whatever the hell that is. Ugh. Books. We don't care about books. Although I did find a book about cinematography in the garbage, and I've been reading that, so you guys can expect my YouTube videos to get a lot better. Once I get a 35mm movie camera. We got lucky in some other guy's boxes today. Maybe we'll get lucky in this guy's boxes. All right. A vacuum and some shingles. I feel like we didn't get lucky, but there's like a certain honesty to those boxes, so I'm not mad. Look at this bench grinder. How heavy do you think this thing is gonna be? I feel like it's not gonna be that heavy. Oh, good Lord, I'm wrong. It's super heavy. And I'm feeling really tired today too. Oh, wow. I bet that thing still runs, but some scoundrel cut the cord off of it. Anyway, what else do these folks have? Some shelf brackets, some steel, coffee can full of flooring nails. Anything jumping out at you guys? No? What about their neighbor? I drove by this pile 4 times already this weekend. Yeah. What about their neighbor down there? You know what? We did pretty well looking in garbage bags earlier, so let's look in these ones now. Hey! It's Barbie. I don't know, it's a giant head made out of plastic, right? How far off is that from being a blow mold? Probably not too far off. Anyway, it's really quiet out here. Except for my buddy who just drove by and yelled at us. But that happens. These people have baseball bats. So let's grab some bats. There's a 1. And a 2. Oh, that's my favorite one yet. The Tennessee Thumper. Wow. I wonder if Aaron Draplin would make me a t-shirt that says Tennessee Thumper on it. Probably not. I like this pipe. I mean, come on. Right? You can picture that on a t-shirt? You'd probably get in trouble wearing that, though. Some guy'd be like, oh yeah, think you're the Tennessee Thumper, huh? What if I thumped you? And you'd have to be like, no, mister, please don't thump me, mister. Wow, who buys a tire compressor at TJ Maxx? Obviously these people. Oh, look at this utility knife. I don't think I have a plastic one yet. That'll go in the collection. Whew. All right. I gotta check one of these tubs anyway. Oh, I'm glad I did. You know what? Let's shut off the Jeep for a minute, because I feel like we're gonna be here for a while. Let's get snippers and a glove. Which glove do we want? The glove that goes on the hand that isn't holding the GoPro. All right, so. Oh, wow. Look at this. Sorry to hear about your jigsaw, lady. Jeez. I'm not sure why I felt the need to open these, but like sometimes you just get a feeling about it. All right, soldering gun. That's a Weller. You know what we could use this for? Plastic welding all those broken blow molds. All right. Anything else in this horrible... Ooh, that's Romex, I think. Jeez. Is that Romex or is that some kind of weird coax? You want to cut it? Cut it back to where it's not so corroded. I feel like that's more insulation than wire, but we'll take it. Now, it's down here. Open, says me. Oh, good Lord. A tubing thingy. Rest of the tubing thingy. A clamp thingy. A saw blade. That's your case for your Weller, your Weller soldering gun. What's in here? Bolts. Oh, look at this. That's a fun thing. Oh, we got some New York license plates at the bottom. You know, I put some license plates on eBay lately, and they pulled the listing off because they got to be 3 years old. And I guess, like, you don't have to prove that they're 3 years old, you just have to say that they are. I didn't know that. Oh, grief. Those are cool. Transporter plates. Jason Statham used to own that license plate, I guess. All right, anything else in there that we can't live without? I see a little screwdriver. There's a wire. That's a fun screwdriver. Look at that thing. Ribbed for her pleasure. You know, it's nice. If things are ribbed when you're screwing, right? All right. I feel like maybe I'll dig in off camera later because there's more stuff in there. But for the time being, we're gonna do this a little more faster, you know, so the video doesn't drag. All right, that's scrap. Ugh, that's scrap. Sorry about your street, lady. All right, what's in here? Somebody's dog is going wild. Look at some files. Some more files. Looks like I'm making a mess, but I'm gonna unmake that mess, so don't you freaks worry about it. Baggett's Hutton and Company Fine Old Whiskey. Okay. Not sure what that is, but I'm sure somebody will think it's worth $1. Is this thing still recording? Sure is. GoPros are weird. They're like super easy to use and super reliable, but every once in a while they're like a little glitchy. And I'll be in the middle of recording something. All of a sudden I'll realize that I'm just not recording anymore. And that sucks. So I've learned to check. Ooh. Wait, is that what I think it is? No. It's just scrap. All right. We're getting near the end of this disgusting pile. But you know what? It's not really so disgusting when it's filled with great stuff. Like, look at this whole tray. Tray full of tidbits. That's a brass tidbit right there. And under there is an igloo cooler, which I don't think we're going to try to unearth. That's brass. All right, we made it all the way to the end. And you know what? I feel like I'm a cool operator. Now I'm going to put this all back together, and then I'll show you guys just so you know I'm not scum. All right, good as new. And while I was admiring my handiwork, I noticed this case back here. Think there's anything in it? I don't think so, but yeah, it looks like it's been plucked clean. I don't know. Anything in there? Oof, box from the hedge trimmer. Well, anyhow, at least we got the cheap thrill of looking through it. So yeah, that pile was a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. And you would never know that we were even there. So that's how we do it. Where's the fins, lady? That's right, somebody took apart their central AC unit. And they didn't leave the fins for us. How rude, right? But we are gonna take their compressor or sealed unit or whatever you call it. We just don't want it to tip over, because if it do, then it covers everything with a whole lot of goo. Don't be fooled that they squashed the copper pipes. It'll still drip goo. 1, 2, bucket of goo. Ugh. All right. Probably should have taken that extension cord out of there first. Think we can retroactively take it out of there? I feel like we probably can't. All right, good enough, good enough. Oof. Maybe we shouldn't have taken those. What the hell's that? Why do we take this? I don't know. Anyway, see, these pipes right here, refrigerant will come out of those. And it's a mess. But now it won't, hopefully. Damn shame about your AC fins, lady. I could have used those. I could have sold them. Oh well. If you want to ride, don't ride a white horse. You could ride this one though. That's about as black as they get. Should we take this horse? Probably not. Here, let's put it back in the grass so it can graze. Is that what it was doing before? Eating some grass? All right. Little brain buckets. Now, the main reason I stopped here, obviously, is they got like 15 baseball bats. Good Lord, look at all these bats. Look at all these bats. So many of them. That one's called the hammer. What was the other one called before? You got the Tennessee Thumper. The Topaz, that's dumb. The Hammer. The Rival. The Pink Sapphire. Good grief. The Rival. The Prodigy. With that baseball bat. That sounded really bad out of context, so just Google the context. The Prodigy is a group. They have a song called... Yeah. All right, pretend I didn't even say it. I might have to beep some stuff out there. The Raptor. You know what? I think the Tennessee Thumper is the best. So, let's see what else these people have. Bike pump. We got a Tennessee Thumper and a bicycle pumper. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that might, How does this go together, you think? I don't know. Maybe we can repair that. Just because we can doesn't mean we're going to. All right, anyway, yeah, we got some worthless baseball bats, but I sure had fun. And we met a horsey, right? Bye, Mr. Horsey. We got to look at the ground because you guys can't see what's on these people's mailbox. But look what's on the ground anyway. Why the hell would we even want to look at their mailbox? Beautiful drive axles. Ugh. Quick struts. Oh, good Lord. Air intake boxes. We don't need those. And some control arms. So wow, what a great score, even though we couldn't really, you know, couldn't really point the camera up. Here, we'll point it up now. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff around here you can't see. Sorry. All right, the sun is starting to go down. And we're almost out of space on the SD card. So you know what? We're gonna have an anticlimactic ending to this video. But I'd say today we had so much fun. We found the Blow Mold Horror Show. And luckily all the reindeers were totally intact. They had the horns or the antlers, they had the heads, the screws. There were 9 of them. There was a big snowman, like a big Santa Claus, I mean, that was probably worth, you know, some money. The blow mold thing was a lot of fun. We found a decent amount of scrap. I gave my friend those bags of shoes, so hopefully he can enjoy those. We did not regret taking this beautiful, worthless Columbia Prestige road bike. We got all these DVDs that I'll watch all of them tonight and do a review video tomorrow. Got a lot of baseball bats, more than usual. Those jacks, the license plates. So I'd say it wasn't like a knock it out of the park day. I mean, if I was a blow mold collector myself, it would have been, but you know, I punted them. So it wasn't a knock it out of the park day, but it was fun. And it was especially fun since I got to chat with you guys all day, you know, in our sort of weird little one-way conversation that we have. And until next time, thanks for watching.